What's up YouTube? This is Razor Rico, first video on this channel, and today we're going to be making a tutorial on how to cut your own hair. We're going to be doing a mid-drop burst fade with a double V in the back. We're going to be using the Stylecraft Instinct and the Gamma Boosted tag team with both the gold and the black Saber, Stylecraft Saber, as long as with the Babyliss FX trimmer. Tagged along with the double Babyliss UV shaver and the Pissed Off Barber single foil shaver. And to top it off, we're gonna be using the straight razor to get lines nice and crispy. So when it comes to shaving, I like to shave the chin area and under with the straight razor, just because I feel like it kind of gets every little hair follicle, gets it nice and sharp, nice and bald. So once I straight razor everything under my chin, I like to come in with my Saber trimmer, get everything on the face into a stubble, a nice short stubble, just so the Babyliss shaver could glide smoother and not tug on hair, and it just makes the process a lot easier. So once you shave all the hair on your face, you're gonna want to come in with the straight razor. I'll get every little stubble, every little micro hair off your face, just so, like I said, you could feel a nice smooth surface on your face. So once you shave everything, you're gonna want to move on to the eyebrows. You're gonna want to start off by brushing your eyebrows out nice and level. You could also pin up your hair just so your hair doesn't fall into your eyebrow area and mess you up. So I usually like to start off by shaving the top of my eyebrow first. Get every little hair. You could use all the parts on the straight razor, really, as long as you don't cut yourself. Yeah, so start off with the top part and then slowly get to the arc. And then once you get to the arc, you would want to move under and get all the little baby hairs, all the thick hairs. And just a reminder, when you're using the straight razor, always stretch the skin. Stretching the skin would just make it a lot easier. It doesn't tug on your hair when you stretch the skin, so it just makes everything a lot easier. So once you are done with the straight razor process, you are gonna want to grab the shears and your little brush and brush everything down. And then whatever you guys see that's not in frame, just cut it off. It will make the eyebrows a lot more well shaped, so it will make your eyebrows look good. So now after the eyebrows, you're gonna want to move up to the hairline. This is some people's most important part in their haircut. So I like to start off with my front lineup with clipper all the way closed with a one guard. All the way closed means lever all the way up. And you're just gonna wanna, kind of dab into the hair, get every little. So I like to get a tapered hairline, so that's what I'm doing right here. You also see me taking off the duck clips just because I feel like the duck clips is a little harder when it comes to the front lineup. So I just hold the hair up, get all the hair nice and even. Get everything even, you would want to move over to your trimmer, where in that case for me it's the Babyliss Snap FX. And at first you want to establish your guideline, notice where you want to go. Start off in the middle, and then wherever you're more comfortable, left, right, doesn't matter, just make it nice and even. And to top it all off, of course, you want to come in with the straight razor, get everything nice and even. Get every little stubble, every little baby hair, just to make it look sharp. Now moving on to the haircuts. So I would like to start off by grabbing the number 4 guard, clipper all the way closed, which is all the way up. And you kind of want to go on the parietal ridge, get everything nice and even. Right here you can clipper over comb. Most barbers clipper over comb right here, but yet again I'm cutting my own hair, so it's a little harder. So I just like to grab the 4 guard and kind of debulk. make the square silhouette. That's kind of how I like my hair, a square silhouette. So now once you do both, you want to come in with the trimmer. I would suggest a softer trimmer. What I mean by softer trimmer is one that is not zero gapped. And always make sure to make it into a rainbow like burst, just so it could fit the aesthetic you would like. And when it comes to the V in the back, you always want to be careful with that, because I feel like the V in the back is, of course, hard just because you can't really see the back of your neck very good. But I really suggest what I'm using right now is a triple sided mirror with a light in the middle. I really suggest that. You can see any side of your hair, and it just makes it a lot easier. So once you line up the back, the double V, and make the rainbow like burst shaped, you're gonna want to come in with a single foil shaver and kind of bald everything out, make it nice and clean. The balders just make your haircut last like an extra 2 to 3 days. I mean, might as well use it just to get those extra days of a nice cut. So once you shave everything underneath what you made, you're going to want to grab clipper all the way open, lever all the way down, and make about a finger length guideline on the same shape that you did with the trimmer. So once you make your guideline, you're going to want to brush everything down. And with this clipper, I really like, because there's clicks in this clipper. I'm going to show you right here. Put it halfway. Go halfway up the line that you just made, clip it all the way open. Kind of use the corners when it comes to this. It's kind of like a taper fade. You're going to want to use the corners just to not to put a harsh line. And of course, right after you put it halfway, the lever, you're going to want to close it, get the bald line nice and clean. And that's the first step of fading. So once I do that, I like to line my C-cups up, just because I like keeping my C-cups darker than usual. So I will put a duck clip in and start off with the point close to the vertical bar. You're going to want to start off there, the vertical bar where it meets the C-cup. Right there, right where I'm pointing at. And yeah, just use the corner of the trimmer like I said with the clipper and work your magic. And once you line that up, you're going to want to come in with the straight razor just to leave everything nice and sharp. Get the lines nice and clean. I mean, the straight razor is a really big game changer. I feel like makes everything look 10 times sharper. So now you want to come in with the one guard, clipper all the way open, and same technique as you did with the clipper all the way or clipper no guard. Same shape, keep on following that guideline. So once you do your one guard guideline, you're going to want to grab the half guard, clipper all the way open, and then just keep on following the guideline, man. Just keep using the corners, halfway, close. Same technique as you got the bottom line out. Hair cutting is really just 3 basic steps: clipper open, halfway, close, but with different guards. It's really easy. I mean, just your first haircut might turn out bad, but by the second haircut, I'm sure you understand the concept. You understand how to cut your hair and whatnot, so it just becomes a lot easier. See, clipper closed right there, just like I did with clipper no guard. Just get the bottom line out and whatnot. And of course, detail. You could play with the lever. There's 5 clicks to most clippers. So if you're really having a really hard time, always use those 5 clicks. Those 5 clicks would definitely help. Now I come in with the 2 guard all the way open. Same technique as the clipper open and the 1 guard. You kind of want to follow the same silhouette, the same shape of the hair, the same shape of the burst all around. Kind of want to flick out, and yeah, just make the shape again. This will the 2 guard is gonna blend into the 4 guard like butter. It's just gonna flow So once you make your 2-guard, you would want to close it just so you could kind of get into the 1.5, get the second line out. And yeah, so once you make your guideline, you're gonna want to grab the 1.5. Same concept, clipper open, halfway closed. Just working magic, man. I mean, just play with the lever, you know what to do. And of course, once you're done like with the side and you still see like a little guideline, of course you're gonna want to come back and detail work. It could either be the 1-guard, the half-guard. Me personally, I like to use the 1-guard clipper open at first, just to prevent mistakes. So I just use the corners of the clipper of the 1-guard right now, just kind of detailing. So basically, right now the burst fade is done on the right side, but me being picky about my hair, I like to come in and detail at the end just to make everything look perfect. And when it comes to the V in the back, I love to grab the 4-guard and kind of go in with the hair, and then in the bottom go against the hair. Kind of adds a cleaner look to the V, the double V in the back. It kind of makes it pop a little more. Some people like it more grown out, but me personally, I like to cut it down just because I love when people compliment me about the double V in the back. So I would like to make that well known. And that's just me double checking, triple checking, quadruple checking my cut. And like you do to one side, you do to the other, and boom. Just like that, we got the cut done. Mid drop, double V in the back, single self-tutorial burst fade. If you guys like the video, please hit that follow button, like the video as well. And if you guys can, drop any comments down below, and share the video if you guys would like.